Hi guys, it's Phil, my one-man band here, here with a follow-up video to my previous one on Apple peripherals and some of the problems I was having with them. I decided to deep dive on this and just keep buying third-party dongles until I found one that gave me back the kind of usage case that I was seeing before I had my little problem and tried to use the official one. So just to explain for those who haven't seen the video, the official Apple CCK, the USB 3 adapter, so-called, that has a limitation that seems to be implemented by Apple on a software level, where when you plug this in and try and power something like the X-Touch Mini, it comes up and says the accessory is not supported, which I knew wasn't the case because I'd previously been using it with nothing but the iPad itself to power my X-Touch Mini. So I thought I'd take a gamble and get another one. So this one here is one, I think the important things to look for is it's the one with the USB port along with the charging port, a micro SD adapter and an SD adapter. This one was by the handily named LXJADAP brand. Not a well-known brand, but it does the trick. So anyway, just to demonstrate the usage case and how it's working, I'm just plugging the X-Touch Mini straight into the imitation CCK and then straight in to the iPad with no power, and as you can see the iTouch Mini powers straight on and I'm able to record, do all the things I want to do. So this is great because the kind of the point that I was wanting to use with this was a nice portable studio setup where I could have the Nano Key Studio powered by AAA batteries on Bluetooth, and then just a single device connected without any power source, and that allows me to do some really nice let's just have a little jam. I love the Nano Key Studio so much. Then the cool thing about having the X-Touch Mini is I've got effects all available on here. That's just a really nice way to have a portable setup that I'm back to being able to sit on a train or in an airport or wherever and just jam along. So anyway, inspired by the success of that, I thought I would continue along the journey that I was trying to get along in the first place. I was initially trying to get to connect this by USB so the arpeggio would sync and use the MC24 as a controller. Now I knew that to do that I would need a powered hub, and at the time I wanted a powered hub that also passed power through to the iPad, but for some reason that's what broke my previous one. I don't know whether that's because the Alotta brand was no good for it or it was just a faulty unit. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go back to that particular brand at all, sorry. But either which way, that seemed to fry my my old third-party CCK, even though it was plugged into power and so on. So I thought, right, okay, scrub that. What we'll do is we'll play the game and we will plug proper power in. So I've bought a new one, and this one is by Aceele. So this one does power off a USB, so it can be powered off a portable hardware, you know, a charging brick or whatever. It doesn't have pass-through power, but I've decided in my mind that's okay because I can just use the second port of my power bank if I want to have like a portable mini studio with more things going on. So for now we're just going to power the iPad via the regular charging cable, and then we will basically take one USB and plug it into the Nano Studio, put the Nano Studio into USB mode. We will take the second one and plug that into the X-Touch Mini. We've also got the MC24, and then we'll take the output of that and we'll plug it into the third party CCK. Make sure everything is still getting power, and what do we know? So the nice thing about that now is that will be in time if I just start a clock. That's now in time, so that's lovely. And just to prove that the MC24 is working, I've got them set up at the moment just to be volume controls. So yeah, basically that's just a very quick lowdown on connecting 3. You could potentially connect 4, but you would have to look at the milliampage. I know for a fact that the X-Touch Mini is pretty hungry, so that's 1,500 there or thereabouts as a maximum milliamperage. Now obviously it's not necessarily running at that all the time, but it is feasible to get up there, so that is probably one to only run on its own for maybe not the longest amounts of times. The Korg stuff is very efficient. I found this one's 500, and the Nano Studio Nano Control Studio is 500 milliamps max, so they're great. You could run the 2 of them for less than one of these. If you've got the Nano Control 2, the USB version, not the Bluetooth version, that one has an incredibly low draw of about 100 milliamps all in, so that's really amazing, and probably would work on the regular Apple CCK, I dare say. The MC24 I couldn't find out. I have asked, so I'll report back in the description if anyone updates with that one. I've got my MPX8, which again is about another 1,000, so I've decided to not use that alongside the X-Touch because I think that might just be asking for trouble on a USB adapter. And yeah, anyway, that just concludes it. So for now I would say, personally, don't worry too much about getting the USB 3 adapter, and yeah, I can definitely vouch for the LXJADAP adapter, and obviously it's not paid, no one's paid me for that opinion. I bought that with my own money. It's just the first one I've got that gets me back to where I started before I had the problems I had in the previous video. So yeah, with that said, I hope that's of use to someone, and all the best. Cheers, bye.